This is Brent of the Brookbush Institute, and in this video I'm bringing you guys a combination of deep cervical flexor activation and the external rotator activation progression that was combined in an ingenious way by my friend Adam here, who's a very creative trainer and great at helping me, really, and himself and his clients come up with little ways of making things easier to do or easier to access or easier to take home. And man, this particular exercise has found its way into my personal schedule every day, or my personal warm-up every day, because sitting behind a desk, I get some neck pain. And this exercise works so well. So why don't you show them, and then I'll run them through the play-by-play and kind of describe what you're doing. Sound like a plan?
Great.
All right, man. So he's gonna take a fit loop. And for this particular exercise, guys, this is actually the hardest part. You have to find a light fit loop or a fit loop that is 12 inches long and not 10 inches. So the ones by Serious Steel, which is one of our partners, you've probably seen some of those Serious Steel bands in our other videos, they're 12 inches long and they work a little bit better for this. The 10-inch Perform Better bands, you're gonna wanna go really light, like yellow in color, at least the first couple times you try this, because it's a little tricky getting the band around your head, low on your neck, and then, whoop, there we go. Low on your neck, and then low on your forearms close to your elbows, so that you're resisted in external rotation but not too much. Now, once you get this set up, you're close to a wall, right? That way we can protract against the wall and get nice and stable. I'm gonna have Adam do a chin tuck here. Notice he's resisted into that chin tuck, so we have resistance on his lower cervical extensors. And then we get deep cervical flexors activating as well, as we're going to flex our upper cervical spine. Cool, so now he's got even more resistance on the band, and then he is going to externally rotate with his arms, keeping his elbows in position and kind of acting like windshield wipers against the wall. Really tough. If I want to be really mean, I could do something like the 2-4-2 count that we use for activation exercises. So I'm gonna have 2 seconds out, a 4-second hold, and then 2 seconds back. Hold, 2, 3, 4, that's mean. That's really mean. And notice he's keeping this chin tuck. Good. So DCF activation, maybe some lower cervical extensor activation, and infraspinatus activation all at the same time. And for whatever reason, this just works magnificently. It could be that because every time you're going into external rotation, it also increases the resistance on the band, so you're getting a little bit of like this modulating force on the neck. It could be because you're doing cervical stabilization and arm motion at the same time, which is a great integration to learn. Whatever it is, it works wonderfully. Go ahead and relax for a split second here. And what I'm gonna have you do this time is go ahead and face the camera. We're gonna pretend like there's a plexiglass wall here for you guys, because I want you guys to be able to see this view, what he's seeing, right? He's gonna try to keep his elbows shoulder width, keep his chin tucked, and now imagine there's a wall in front of him. He's gonna try to windshield wipe into external rotation, right? We want external rotation and not horizontal abduction. You can show him some horizontal abduction, just like, yeah. So horizontal abduction is what people try to do because your posterior delt is a lot stronger than your little infraspinatus, but we want infraspinatus and not posterior delt. And posterior delt is often a synergistically dominant muscle for inhibited external rotators. We want to try to correct that. And then we can show them one more view here, Adam. I'm going to have you switch around to this wall. You guys can kind of see what it looks like from the back. Notice this band is curling up a little bit, which again, this is the hardest part about this exercise. But honestly, part of the problem is because we're doing so many reps here with Adam. Notice it is very low on his neck, and then he's keeping a nice chin tuck, making as many chins as he possibly can. He's nice and protracted through the shoulder girdle to keep nice and stable. His elbows and forearms are against the wall, and he's doing his external rotation. Nice job. We would do 12 to 20 reps, 2-4-2 count. But Adam might have found a way to knock out 2 exercises at the same time, which is absolutely fantastic. All right, so now we can shorten down our movement prep routines, or shorten down our home exercise programs a little bit, or just kill two birds with one stone if this is the one exercise we're going to give for maybe a new home exercise program. How's that feeling?
Oh, it's tough.
It's tough? You're getting tired?
Tough.
All right. Man, thank you so much for this. That definitely is it just works incredibly well. It is one of those exercises, and I don't have a great explanation for it. It seems to work better than either exercise by itself. 1 + 1 in this case equals like 5. But guys, if you don't believe me, give it a try. Big thank you to Adam for bringing this to us and being creative and continuing to try to solve problems. It's absolutely awesome. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments box below.